And then for tonight, mostly clear skies with a low around 54. By Friday, sunshine, a high of 80 degrees. Saturday, plenty of blue skies and sun, and a high around 83. Sunday, sunshine, high of 82. Then by Monday, mostly sunny skies, high around 83. Tuesday, a chance for rain showers, a blend of clouds and sunshine, a high of 83. I'm meteorologist Jennifer Wojcicki with the WSGW Weatherology Forecast. Currently, it's 66.
Now, the only local radio talk show offering you the chance to ask your questions and express your opinions from around your block to around the world. The Art Lewis Show is on 100.5 and 790 WSGW and online, WSGW.com. The Art Lewis Show is presented by Westside Decorating Center.
Yes, indeed, Westside Decorating Center at 5789 State Street in Saginaw. They've expanded their showroom and product lines. They have a special going on right now on countertops. Stop in, visit them for all your home decorating needs at Westside Decorating Center. Well, we're going to continue on the theme of children, but it's from a different angle this morning. And we have several guests with us to talk about their organizations and an upcoming event. First of all, from an organization called Takes a Village, we welcome Kim Rowan. Kim, good morning.
Good morning.
Thanks for being with us this morning. And joining her from the Ennis Center in Saginaw is Fred Walraven. Fred, good morning.
Morning, sir. Thank you for having me.
Absolutely. Also with us is Delois Leapart. And Delois, you're with whom?
Adoption Option.
You are with Adoption Option in Midland, correct?
Yes, and thank you for having us.
Absolutely, absolutely. All right, let me start with Kim. Kim is the one that kind of instigated this program this morning. I want to go around the horn here and talk about your various organizations before we tie them all together. So, Kim, tell us about It Takes a Village and how it came about.
Well, it came about because I used to be a foster parent. I'm also an adoptive parent. Although I haven't fostered for a long time, I've always been an advocate for the children in foster care and wanting to make the best system that we can give them in Michigan while they're in the system. So I kind of started something called It Takes a Village and teamed up with Ennis Center and Adoption Option. And for the last 3 years, we've done some really good things to get the word out about some of the things that we need in Michigan, which is always more foster parents, but some of the needs that our children have when they come into foster care. So a lot of our things that we've done in the last 3 years have focused around that, as with Sunday will too.
Fred, tell us a little bit about the Ennis Center.
Ennis Center for Children Incorporated. We have multiple locations throughout the state of Michigan. We have Detroit, Flint, Saginaw, Williamston, and Pontiac, as well as a Port Huron office. We have a multitude of programs that we offer throughout the locations. We have a community-based delinquency program, a fostering creativity program. We have outpatient counseling. We have treatment foster care. We have a youth assistant program, and we also have a regional resource team. Specifically in Saginaw, we offer outpatient treatment. We license foster homes. We do adoption case management as well as foster care case management.
How long has the Ennis Center been around?
The Ennis Center has been around for quite some time. It was founded by Mr. Bob Ennis, and excuse me. It was founded by Mr. Bob Ennis, and throughout the decades that Mr. Ennis was incorporated with the company, it's been just thriving and continuing to grow.
And Delois, let's talk a little bit about the organization you represent, which is, of course, the option, the adoption option. How did that come about?
It came about 20 years ago when the need was clear because there were children in Michigan who weren't getting adopted, but they were available for adoption. Their parental rights had been terminated, and no one had stepped up. So we just wanted to help. And that's how we started out 20 years ago, helping children get adopted. But as time grew, so did request. DHS asked us to help them with foster licensing, so we did. DHS asked us to help with foster care, so we did. So we kept expanding services in response to the needs. We've been around for 20 years, and we've served not only in adoption, foster care, and licensing, but we also do family preservation. So if a family has their children removed and they want to get them back, call us. We have parent education classes. We'd be delighted to help you grow your parenting skills. We also offer mentoring for teens in foster care that will probably age out, and we work to find them a mentor to teach them life skills. We also do facilitation for parents trying to find resources to help them reunite with their children. We offer those facilitation services and expose them to more resources. We've got a great team, and last year they served in excess of 1,700 people, collectively, children and adults. They served more than 1,700 people last year.
Let me ask you, because you all have one thing in common, and that's foster care. Is the foster care system broken? Kim?
Well, being that I'm not involved in it on a day-to-day basis, I would say that it's not broken, but could we do better? Of course it can. We can, especially when we come to some of our teens. I feel like in Michigan, we have a lot of teens that get stuck in the system. We don't have that many residential settings. Some of our teens, just like some of our foster kids, have traumas, and those traumas become behaviors or mental health issues. So they're hard to place in homes, and we need to do better. Personally, I think we need to do better with teens. I work in mental health right now. They're inpatient. I have seen so many foster kids who sometimes just have no place to go after they're ready to be discharged. And there's nothing that brings a tear to my eye than seeing a child interviewing people in hopes that they can take them into their home. And then if that happens, how grateful they are and thanking these people. Thank you for taking me. Thank you for taking me. That child who's 14 should be getting ready to go to school. They should be out picking clothes out for school, enjoying the summer, not sitting there worrying because of their behaviors, because of their trauma. They don't have a place to go. And we need to do better by our teens.
Fred, how about from your viewpoint? Is it broken, and how do we fix it if it is?
From my viewpoint, I concur with Kim. I would not say, excuse me, that it's broken. I would say that there's always room for improvement. We must recognize the trauma that these children go through. We also must recognize that the behaviors that the children are exhibiting are in many times results of the trauma that, excuse me, that they have gone through. So I believe that the foster care system can always be improved. The agencies are doing the best jobs they can with the resources that they have. I would also say that the foster care system, specifically foster children, foster parents, despite any disagreements that anybody has, everybody can agree that foster children, the foster care system, is the yarn that binds us together. That's how I would put it. No matter what you believe, everybody, I believe, agrees that foster children and foster parents must be wrapped around with love and care in order to improve the system.
Yeah. And Dolores, from your viewpoint?
I do concur with both Kim and Fred that any system that is run by human beings has the opportunity to be improved. And of course, the foster care system is no exception. But I tell you, one of the best ways to improve it is to get involved, if you have a heart for helping children, call one of us. Adoption Option would be glad to help you. And of course, so would Ennis. If you have a heart for helping children, but you don't think you can go through the process to be licensed, Kim's event, It Takes a Village, is an opportunity to contribute to make children's lives better. So one way to make the foster care system better is by contributing whatever you can, whether it's financial, whether it's mentoring a teen 4 hours a month, whether it's contributing backpacks at school time, or whether it's becoming a licensed foster parent and changing lives one at a time. There's currently a movie showing called The Story of Hope. It's about a number of people in Possum Trot, Texas, who elected to choose to make a difference, a positive difference in foster care. It wasn't easy, but they all stepped up and they made a difference in the lives of children. So there are many ways to fix the broken system. And the first way, it starts with people stepping up.
All right, hang on and we will return. There's a big event coming up that we're going to talk about called Christmas in July. With our guests here on the Art Lewis Show, we will be back with more.
We're proud to make Pioneer Sugar for you and your family. Proud to be found in your kitchen, the heart of your home. And it doesn't really matter what you make with Pioneer Sugar, whether it's with our granulated white, light brown, or soft confectioners. It's the memories you'll make using it that will matter the most. Pioneer Sugar, pure and all natural, made from sugar beets grown right here. What could be sweeter than that?
Abraham Lincoln once stated on the fields of Gettysburg that this nation under God shall have a new birth of freedom, and that the government of the people, by the people, for the people shall not perish from the earth. We were at a pivotal part of our history where democracy failed, but yet our nation prevailed under God. We are now at another pivotal moment in the history of our country, and our nation has turned its back to God. Let's turn around, face God, and march Bay County forward with growth and retention of our children to the Great Lakes Bay region. Vote Kevin Shark, Bay County Executive. Paid for by Kevin Shark for Bay County Executive.
Hey you, I knew I'd find you back in the same aisle. What are you looking for today? More fiber, more laxatives, more of the same ways to manage your constipation? Look, if your constipation with belly pain keeps coming back, you may have irritable bowel syndrome with constipation, or IBS-C. Ask your doctor how Linzess can help you get ahead of it.
Linzess linaclotide is a prescription medicine that treats IBS-C in adults. It's not a laxative. It's a once daily pill that helps you get ahead of your symptoms. It's proven to help you have more frequent and complete bowel movements and helps relieve overall abdominal symptoms, belly pain, discomfort, and bloating. These symptoms were studied in combination, not individually. Do not give Linzess to children less than 2. It may harm them. Do not take Linzess if you have a bowel blockage. Get immediate help if you develop unusual or severe stomach pain, especially with bloody or black stools. The most common side effect is diarrhea, sometimes severe. If it's severe, stop taking Linzess and call your doctor right away. Other side effects include gas, stomach area pain, and swelling. Learn more at linzess.com or call 1-800-LINZESS.
I'm Stuart Varney, and this is the Fox Business Report.
Stocks open mixed, with the NASDAQ bouncing back and the Dow losing ground after yesterday's dramatic record-setting rally for the Dow and sell-off for the NASDAQ. Domino's Pizza shares are down 11%, though its sales were strong in the recent quarter. Wall Street was anticipating an even better report. Investment firm Blackstone saw a modest increase in profits. It opened lower. United Airlines shares are up 5%. Its forecast was cautious, but it did have a strong quarter. The number of new claims for unemployment benefits rose by 20,000 last week to 243,000. The increase was driven by a spike in jobless claims in Texas after Hurricane Beryl made landfall on July 8th, and continuing claims rose to 1.8 million. That's your Fox Business Report. I'm Jenny Cosola, invested in you.
Need life insurance but have diabetes, high blood pressure, or on anxiety meds? If you're a 50-year-old male, even porky, or with type 2 diabetes, $1 million of life insurance may only cost you about $200 a month. For affordable term life insurance, call Term Provider and speak with Big Lou at 800-444-2013, 800-444-2013, or visit biglou.com. Remember, Big Lou's like you. He's on meds too. 800-444-2013.
Great Lakes Bay Region, gear up for the ultimate readiness package. Applied Training Solutions now sells and buys firearms. Our one-day CPL course offers Stop the Bleed training. We offer private firearm fittings and expert instruction. Learn vital skills, gain confidence, and be prepared for any situation. Enroll now for a comprehensive, life-saving, and personalized experience. Visit simu-range.com. Applied Training Solutions. Forward thinking, on target training.
There's never any FOMO with the iHeartRadio app. You won't ever have to miss out on your favorite shows and contests with this radio station again. Radio 24/7, 365. We're here when you want us. Stay connected and listen anywhere when you download the free iHeartRadio app.
It's time to have some fun teeing it up in northern Michigan. Hello, friends. Bill Hobson here from Michigan Golf Live. And coming up this Saturday on the radio program, we're broadcasting from the iconic Shanty Creek Resort, home of Cedar River, the legend, and so much more. Join us for the story of that great resort and your chance to win free golf on Michigan Golf Live. Saturday from 1 to 3 on 100.5 and 790 AM News Radio WSGW.
WSGW, along with Star of the West Milling, Michigan Sugar, and American Crystal Sugar Beets, presents the Michigan Fruit Pie Competition at the Saginaw County Fair. You can win one of 3 cash prizes with your favorite homemade baked fruit pie. Contestants will be judged at the Saginaw County Fair on Tuesday, July the 30th. Now, you must be present to win. Deadline to submit your pie recipe for consideration is July the 25th. For more information and to enter, visit WSGW.com.
All right, we're back with you here on WSGW, the Art Lewis Show, and we are chatting with several guests this morning. First of all, we have Kim Rowan with us from It Takes a Village, Fred Walraven, and he is with the Ennis House, and Dolores Leparton, she is with the Adoption Option Agency in Midland. So, Kim, one of the things that's happening is a fundraiser called Christmas in July. Tell us a little bit about this.
Well, this is the same that we have done the last 2 years. This is our 3rd year, only we've always done it during the holiday season. So we moved it to Christmas or to July this year because I always felt like we were competing against a lot of people that were doing some really good things at the holidays. So we thought we'd try it in July. It will be at the Willow Lounge, which is in Bay City. It's from 2 to 6. We have several bands. There'll be a tent outside. We have some great raffle prizes. If you bring an unwrapped Christmas toy, hygiene products, blankets, diapers, all of that type of stuff, or you can even make a cash donation. Our teens are always interested and enjoy gift certificates from other places that you would get if you had teens. You will get a free raffle ticket automatically for your donation, and you can purchase more. And so we're just going to have a good day in Michigan out in nice weather, listening to some great music and supporting our local foster children.
And is there a charge to attend?
The charge is just bring something. Those who, I'm going to let that be up to the viewer of what they can donate. If it's a hygiene product and a bottle of shampoo, we'll take it. If it's diapers, we'll take it. If it's a, expensive toy, we'll take it. Anything is welcome and appreciated. And for that donation, you'll get a free raffle ticket to put in one of our prizes that were donated from area community businesses.
And this is Sunday, July 21st.
Correct.
At the Willow Lounge, 3005 East Midland Road in Bay City. Let me ask all of you how your various agencies are funded. Let me start with you, Dolores. How is the adoption option funded?
Well, we are blessed with donors, just like all adoption agencies. That is a very crucial part of the funding of our organization. We also are funded by contracts with DHS. Those contracts usually cover most of the costs, but not all. There are times we want to do things for children. As Fred mentioned, children have trauma, and their needs arising out of that trauma are often met by the contract, but not always. So we're grateful to people like Kim, who organize fundraisers at the Willow to help our children. We can't thank you enough, Kim, for putting this together. And the Willow does such a good job of having so many different types of fantastic music, so many types of excellent musicians. Kim's got marvelous raffle prizes. So we're excited about the community coming out, having a good time, and helping our children.
Fred, how about the Ennis House? How are you funded?
The Ennis, the Ennis Center for Children is funded essentially the same way. I can't stress enough the importance of the community partnerships, the donors. The donors are the foster parents are a tremendous asset to all nonprofits, if you will. The programs simply cannot occur if we don't have those types of partnerships.
And Kim, it takes a village.
Well,
Is a village funded?
It's funded by me. It's funded by me.
I knew that was going to be there.
It's a nonprofit. I'm not a registered nonprofit. So that's why I work with Ennis Center and Adoption Option, who are. So I'm just an example of what they were talking about. I'm somebody who doesn't just talk the talk, I walk the walk. I get up, I see something that needs to be done, and I think, how can I help? How can I fix it? And I try to lead by example to tell other people to do the same. And I've done it for a lot of different things in our community, not just foster children. So when I picked It Takes a Village, I went back to my time being a foster parent, and I understood that I would not have got through it without a village. The village consists of a lot of different people. Even though I was the foster parent, it takes a village. And as a parent myself of 7 children who are not all from the foster care system, it takes a village to do anything in this world. So if you can't be a foster parent, you can still be part of the village. And that's why that name was picked and why it came to me. But so I have enjoyed working for the last 3 years with both these agencies and the people that I work with from those agencies. And I know that they both do wonderful work in this community.
Dolores, let me ask about finding foster parents. First of all, are there enough? And what's the procedure if somebody's interested in becoming a foster parent?
All right, that's a great question. No, they are not enough. There are roughly close to 10,000 children in foster care. And so nothing hurts my heart more than when I get a call and DHS says, I need a home for a child who is this age. Do you have a family license to care for that particular age and gender? And I say, I'm so sorry, I don't. I hate having to say that. And so the way to get licensed, there are multiple ways. You're welcome to call our agency at 989-839-0534. You're welcome to call Ennis. You're welcome to call any adoption agency. We'd be delighted to walk you through the process. We have a staff dedicated to that. And if you don't want to make that call, we appear in public places. For example, I believe some of our licensing staff will be at It Takes a Village. So you could talk to any adoption option employee there and say, could you call me and give me more information? We also have a website, and you can go on that website and let us know you would like more information. We also have the website's www.aoicw.org. We also have Facebook. If you want to send us a Facebook message saying, I want more information. So there are lots of ways to contact us, and we'll walk you through the entire process.
Out of curiosity, how many foster parents end up being adoptive parents?
That varies from year to year. Significant majority of the parents that are foster parents end up adopting. However, when a child comes into foster care, the number one goal is family reunification. So a child comes in and the label put on them is, quote, temporary ward, because everybody is working together to see if we can equip the parents with the parenting skills that will allow that child to return to their home. So the state puts a lot of effort and private agencies put a lot of effort in trying to get the child back home. If that is not successful, then adoption becomes an option.
All right, hang on. I got to take a break. We'll come back. Fred, you'll be up next. Talk about how you're funded and your organization. All of that is ahead on the Art Lewis Show.
Attention, Saginaw. After 25 amazing years at our current location, Binkelman Corporation is moving to a brand new facility at 1646 Champaign Drive North in Saginaw. Since 1946, Binkelman has served agriculture, mining, construction, and asphalt industries. At Binkelman, we offer total solutions from parts procurement, fluid power to production, fabrication, assembly, and installation. We build lasting relationships, solve problems, and have fun doing it. Call Binkelman today at 989-755-6330.
Steve, did you take my car through the car wash?
Yes. Doesn't it look great?
That will ruin the ceramic coating.
It's okay. I went to Paintpool and had them put a raw clear coating on it.
Raw clear? What's that?
Icon Rock Clear is the most advanced vehicle coating system in the world today. It's 35 times thicker, 75 times stronger, and provides 20 times more UV protection than a ceramic coating.
Who is that?
What?
Gotta go.
Keep your vehicle looking great with a Rock Clear coating available exclusively at Paintball Repair in Saginaw. Visit paintballrepair.com.
Fresh air is a destination. A place to breathe in the lapping waves of Torch Lake and explore the tree-laden trails of northern Michigan. A place to connect with nature and each other, one-on-one. In the waves, woods, and wonder of Bel Air. When you're looking to escape the everyday, breathe in the magic of northern Michigan at Shanty Creek Resort. In Bel Air and online at shantycreek.com.
Save big money on all your projects now at Menards. From hitches to ratchet straps and everything in between, we've got all your hauling needs covered. Tow Smart designs and manufactures durable steel towing products that resist rust and corrosion. Save big money on Tow Smart products when you shop at Menards, America's #1 home improvement retailer for customer satisfaction, according to J.D. Power. For J.D. Power 2024 award information, visit jdpower.com/awards.
Save big money at Menards.
Welcome to Staples, young man.
Tomorrow's my big day.
Big day?
First grade.
Aw, well, Staples has crayons, markers, glue.
I need a laptop.
Oh, yeah, sure. With Staples Hot Deals, you can save up to $300 on select PCs for school.
Wait. The finances are mom's department.
Right.
I'm looking for performance, like a Core i7 processor.
Boy, first grade has really changed.
Tell me about it.
Save big on tech for school with super low Staples Hot Deals. Right now, get up to $300 off select PCs at Staples. Ends 8/24.
Paid for by government. Did you hear? A secret hoard of 1904 $20 Gold Liberty coins have been found. These gorgeous 1904p gold coins are as bright and shiny as the day they were struck, and less than 500 of these gold coins are available. Coin experts are calling this secret U.S. gold coin discovery a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity, and you can own a piece of the hoard. When you call, you are guaranteed a 1904 Gold Liberty struck at the iconic Philadelphia Mint. With limited availability, you must call now. These 1904 dated gold coins are still in uncirculated condition with brilliant luster. That is 120 years of history you can hold in your hand. To learn more, call 1-800-973-3083. Call now, and you'll receive a free bonus, a $75 value free with every order. Call 1-800-973-3083 now to secure your 1904p $20 Gold Liberty coins before they sell out. That's 1-800-973-3083.
Hi, I'm Angie Hicks, co-founder of Angie. And one thing I've learned is that you buy a house, but you make it a home. Because with every fix, update, and renovation, it becomes a little more your own. So you need all your jobs done well. For nearly 30 years, Angie has helped millions of homeowners hire skilled pros for the projects that matter. From plumbing to electrical, roof repair to deck upgrades. So leave it to the pros who will get your jobs done well. Hire high-quality certified pros at Angie.com.
The WSGW Morning Team.
The WSGW online poll is about political rhetoric. Following the attempted shooting of former President Trump, calls for toned-down political rhetoric were heard from most all who were commenting. President Biden said Americans need to lower the temperature of political rhetoric. House Speaker Mike Johnson said we've got to turn the rhetoric down, turn the temperature down in this country. Other examples of political-based incidents have been referenced in the shooting aftermath, with some saying that rhetoric is to blame, or at least part of the cause. Others say it's not the rhetoric, it's the individual or the groups that are responsible. The WSW online poll for you: how much do you think Political rhetoric is to blame in any political incident, either by an individual or a group. Would you say completely to blame? Would you say at least partly to blame? Would you say it's not the rhetoric, it is the individual or the groups to blame? Or, not sure. Head to WSW.com. Scroll down the homepage. Find the online poll box and cast your vote.
Your morning team, 5:30 to 9 on WSGW. The WSGW studios and WSGW online are sponsored by Stormmaster Exteriors, your ultimate solution for windows, roofing, and exterior services.
All right, we're back with you, talking to several guests that have to do with foster care and the like. There is a fundraiser. We've been asked to repeat this information. There is a fundraiser called Christmas in July, put on by It Takes a Village, and this is Sunday, July 21st from 2 to 6 p.m. at the Willow Lounge, 3005 East Midland Road in Bay City. Music by Whiskey Six, Coleman Road, Bob Hosler, and Robert Lee. All kinds of raffles and door prizes, and Santa may even show up from 3 to 5 p.m. They ask that you bring an unwrapped gift to donate to area children in foster care, including gift cards for teenagers, appropriate games, other toys, diapers, wipes, blankets, baby items are all appreciated. Bring your own lawn chair. No coolers or outside food, please. But it is a free event, but if you can bring a gift, it would be appreciated. Again, it is Sunday, July 21st. All right, Fred, so we talked to Delos about how her organization is funded and operated. And yours, what's the story?
Our our funding comes from the state of Michigan. It comes from the donors that play such a significant part in essentially all nonprofits. Nonprofits simply cannot survive without the help from the community and the stakeholders. One thing that I would like to say that's an excellent question is to the listeners, never be afraid to speak up. If you think that there is something going on that, a child may be abused or neglected, you can always speak up. You can always call the Michigan Centralized Intake phone number. One also program that is rolled out now. Many times the foster parents need a break, and there is a new program that Ennis Center for Children is also rolling out or has rolled out. It's a respite program. So you can go to enniscenter.org and it will give you a link to become a foster parent. If you cannot become a long-term foster parent, in terms of you just simply don't have the time to devote to that child, like I said, there's always foster parents that simply need a break. The respite program can provide that break for the foster parent. So that is a rather new concept, if you will, an undertaking, because we don't want foster parents to say, I can't do this anymore. They just need a little short break. And many foster parents will do that. Some foster parents will just take children on an emergency basis. Just like Kim said, there are so many different ways that you can help. You just have to reach out, and definitely somebody from one of our organizations can definitely help your listeners.
Kim, you were a foster parent. What's it like to be a foster parent? What's the commitment like?
Well, I did it for 5 years. My youngest is 17, so it was 17 years ago. And I had 45 children during those 5 years. It is rewarding, and it is can be very frustrating as well. So it can be double-sided, and you have to understand that. You also need to understand that these children are not your children. You're doing it for a short time and hope that you make a difference. They may stay a couple days, they may stay 3 years, but you don't know that. So you give them the best that you can give them of yourselves to help them switch around things that need. I took medically fragile children, so it was a lot of going to the bigger hospitals, getting this taken care of. And so then when they went back home, they were back on track. So it's a lot. The process of becoming a foster parent is in depth, and it should be. We're giving somebody's children to a foster parent to oversee, and there's a lot of things that they need to check in about the family, the foster home. But if you do it going in for the right reasons, because the myth that I hear all the time, which is the most ridiculous thing, is people thinking that foster parents are becoming millionaires by being a foster parent. That I don't know, that I've never seen that happen ever in my lifetime, but you do get compensated. But just like if you have your own children, you want to treat these children like they're your own children, but there's some things you cannot do that you would do with your own children. You have to get permission to cut their hair, to even leave the state if you're going on vacation. Most of the time, foster children cannot have their picture publicized in anything. So it's hard to do the licensing part. And so that's the first thing that you do is all that paperwork. So that becomes frustrating for people, but you can get through it, and there will be people that will support you. And you will look back when you decide not to do it anymore and know that you have done some wonderful things. Even if those children don't remember who you are, you touched them while they were in their house and you treated them with dignity. And you also knew, and people need to remember, foster kids are not in foster care because they did anything to put themselves in there. They are in there because there's some brokenness within the family who can maybe be fixed and go back home, but it has nothing to do with these foster children. They are not the reason that they came into foster care. And often they feel like they are, and they're not. It has nothing to do with them.
Delois, you've been shaking your head in agreement.
Yes, Kim gave a very accurate portrayal. People who are successful at foster care go into it to help children. And what they find is children help them. They grow together. They invest in helping this child become an adult. And while investing, that contribution they make makes them feel good. So I often compare being a foster parent like a ministry. You give because you want to see the child grow. You give your heart, you give your guidance, you help them with their education, just like you would do your own children. And you do it because you want to see them grow. And while you're doing it, an attachment forms. And if those children are unable to go back home, many people are surprised when they end up in adoption court because they came into it just to help a foster child. But a bond forms. And when that bond forms, if they can't go home, then that foster parent is able to adopt.
All right, hang on for one more break, and then we'll come back and finish up with our guests as we talk about foster care and a special event coming up on July 21st. And we will remind you of that when we return here on the Art Lewis Show.
My friends swim no matter the season, but my moderate to severe plaque psoriasis can sometimes take me out of the moment. Now, thanks to Skyrizi and clear skin, count me in. With Skyrizi, Risankizumab Riza, a prescription-only 150 milligram injection for adults who are candidates for systemic or phototherapy. 3 out of 4 people achieve 90% clear skin at 4 months.
Don't use if allergic to Skyrizi. Serious allergic reactions and an increased risk of infections or a lower ability to fight them may occur. Before treatment, your doctor should check for infection and tuberculosis. Tell your doctor if you have an infection or symptoms such as fever, sweats, chills, muscle aches, or cough, or if you plan to or recently received a vaccine.
Thanks to Skyrizi, there's nothing on my skin, and that means everything. Ask your doctor today about Skyrizi, the #1 dermatologist-prescribed biologic in psoriasis, and visit skyrizi.com or call 1-866-SKYRIZI to learn more.
Krijak's House Family Restaurant is the best place to go for your authentic home-cooked foods with a European flair at reasonable prices. Now's the time to think about getting together with friends and family for lunch or dinner, as well as upcoming events. Graduations, confirmations, weddings, showers, anniversaries, and the like. Krijak's has an economical way for you to supply the food. You can order what you want in Polish and American foods and then just pick it up at the restaurant ready to go, or better yet, have your celebration right there at the restaurant. And don't forget, at a moment's notice, Krijak's can help. Call them at 989-894-5531. Krijak's House Family Restaurant, corner of Cass and Michigan on Bay City's south side.
Let's see, if something costs less, but people are happier with it, that sounds like something to look into, and that is MediShare. Maybe you've heard switching to MediShare to pay for healthcare can save many families up to $500 a month, and that is huge. But it's also true that people are way more satisfied after making the switch, too. The member satisfaction rate for MediShare is double that of the typical health insurance plan. Double. MediShare works, too. It's been around for 30 years. Members have shared more than $5 billion of each other's bills. People love having telehealth and a huge nationwide PPO network. So, yeah, really, you can save a ton and like it better. Imagine being happy with how you're taking care of your health care. So if you're self-employed or part of the gig economy, or you just want a plan you're happy with, you can call right now. You'll get a price within 2 minutes. So see what you can save. This is a very, very smart use of 2 minutes. Here's the number you need. Call 877-26-BIBLE. That's 877-26-BIBLE. 877-26-BIBLE.
Attention! If you owe money to the IRS, this is an urgent message. The IRS is cracking down by sending out heart-stopping letters, aggressively garnishing paychecks, seizing bank accounts, and putting liens on homes and businesses. They call it enforced compliance, and you better watch out because penalties and interest on unpaid taxes compound daily, making it seem impossible to ever get out of debt. Don't let the tax debt destroy your life. You need to call Optima Tax Relief, the #1 tax resolution firm. They're experts in the Fresh Start Initiative, one of the biggest breaks that the IRS has ever offered. If you qualify, you could save thousands. Optima's resolved over $1 billion of tax debt for their clients. A+ rated with the Better Business Bureau. They'll fight to get you the best deal possible. Call Optima now for a free consultation.
Call 800-343-6460. 800-343-6460. 800-343-6460.
Optima Tax Relief.
Some restrictions apply. For complete details, please visit OptimaTaxRelief.com.
Your WSGW morning team.
This is a certified Guinness World Record. The man's name is Andrew Stanton, and it says here he was trying to break the records for the heaviest weight pulled with your eye sockets.
Oh,
yeah.
I've heard of teeth.
This is from an Italian TV show. The audience members and their reaction is kind of the same reaction I think all of us have. The audience is basically turning away.
Everybody's cringing already.
Yes.
It hasn't even started yet.
And what he pulls is a Cadillac with a driver inside, 5,319.75 pounds. He pulls it across a TV stage with his eye sockets. What compels you to decide that you're going to use your eye sockets to try and pull something heavy? Did you see somebody else doing it? Which begs the question, where did that person learn it from?
The morning team, 5:30 to 9 on WSGW.
All right, back with you on the Art Lewis Show. Chatting with Kim Rowan from It Takes a Village and Delois Leapart from Adoption Option in Midland, and Fred Walraven from the Ennis Center. So, Kim, let me go back to you because we just want to remind everybody about this event again, the whens and wheres and what you're looking for.
So we're having a Christmas in July. It is on Sunday, this coming Sunday, July 21st, at the Willow Lounge in Bay City. It's from 2 to 6. We have some great bands. We have great raffle prizes. If you bring anything, a Christmas toy, hygiene products, diapers, gift certificates, even a cash donation, you'll automatically get a raffle ticket and you can purchase more. The Willow will be selling drinks and food, so you cannot bring anything like that. There will be some picnic tables there, but if you want to bring a comfortable chair, that's fine. And Santa Claus will be there. Christmas or July Santa Claus will be there at 3 o'clock to 5. If your children want to come in and talk with them, there'll be some games that you can play out in the side yard of the tent. This is rain or shine. If it's, tornado-ic, then we'll be inside, but otherwise we'll be outside. And so just come out and support local foster children in our area. Everything collected will be dispersed between Adoption Option and Ennis Center and will go into the hands of the children they serve.
And will the organizations be there for people to get information if they want?
Oh, yes. Just because I'm up here talking doesn't mean that I do this alone. I do not. I have people that I work with from Ennis Center. I have people that I work with from Adoption Option. We get together. I'm kind of the organizer, and I come up with these fabulous ideas, and then they support me. So they will be there to answer questions about how to become a foster parent and what their agencies do.
All right. Fred, do you have a website for people to visit?
Yes, we do. It's enniscenter.org. There are multiple links on there, especially to become a foster parent. You click on that link and it will guide you to the correct place to become a foster parent, to make your inquiries, things of that nature. One thing that I just wanted to touch on really fast, Kim makes an excellent point regarding the amount of pay and the thought that many times foster parents are just making these hundreds of thousands of dollars. And that's not the case. I just wanted to, when there's more needs for the child, then the foster parent is compensated more due to the fact that there's more programs, there's more therapy, there's more transportation, things like that. The daily rate for a foster parent is $22.35 a day, $22.35 a day, and which would equate to approximately 93 cents an hour. So I would invite anybody to try to find a babysitter just to go out on a night for 93 cents an hour.
Fred, thanks. Dolores, just quickly, your website.
www.adoptionoptioninc.org. Adoptionoptioninc.org.
Very good. Dolores, thank you much for being with us today. Really appreciate it. Fred, thank you very much. And Kim, good luck with it.
Thank you. And thanks for having us.
You're more than welcome. Thanks a lot. We'll be back to close out after these notes.
Dare you not to get this song stuck in your head.
Modernistic, simple and quick. We'll clean your carpet and upholstery. Modernistic, simple and quick. We're the first with experience and quality.
What can we say? Simple and quick